Not all of that gameplay, of course. But yeah, we made a lot of great progress with Fate of Atlantis. We got 538 points out of a possible 634. We are in sort of the, I guess, the abandoned area of Atlantis. We still need to free Sophia from the dungeon, from her cage. Got to find something to maybe keep that cage open. Not sure if we have found that yet or not. We also discovered some sort of hulking digging machine, which it looks like we haven't spent a lot of time with it, but it looks like we got a. It looks like it needs 3 levers. Potentially needs 3 levers to operate, and we found 2 of them. So we've got to keep on exploring for more. So we're gonna pick things up here in this circular hall. Yeah, and Tack was asking earlier. We are, yeah, we did take the Wits path. And I guess we've already made it now to the point where the paths converge. Hopefully it won't come to that, Hakaev. First of all, A, I don't think I can stream as long as I did yesterday, but B, it would not be a great sign if I had to spend 9 hours to finish this. I'm hoping we can finish this maybe at worst within 3 hours. We'll see. But it could just be, yeah, it could just be a morning stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to take anything for granted. We could be stuck on something for a while. You never know. We'll see. All right, let's resume our timer there. Okay. So I think we did a full loop.
Horrendous.
Of this kind of circular sanctum. How many orichalcum do we have?
I have 3 beads.
3. Right. Oh, I think we might need 10, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Wish we could like reorganize our inventory a little bit. But... yeah, we do have those, and we probably don't need these statue parts, but yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the what we just saw, the that machine. I think it was one more. I think these 2 rooms were
Otherworldly.
useless. Yeah, it was in here. Okay, we are seeing some symbols, by the way. We've seen 2 sets of 2. So this is like a grid of 9 dots with 2 and 3 being big ones. Oh, I bet these are the directions for what levers to pull, actually. Maybe? So it's like you pull levers 2 and 3, and then, I don't know. And then it either goes left or does not go left. Oh, maybe it's like counterclockwise and clockwise. Let's see. No? Oh, okay. This is to go straight ahead. Because there's like a straight arrow, maybe. So it's 1 and 3 have to be depressed.
I wonder if these markings are related to that huge machine.
So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. 1 and 3. Although I don't know why there are rows of 2, with the 2nd and 3rd row of dots correspond to. Well, let's actually just do a little experimenting with the positions of these levers. This is probably like straightforward versus, I don't know, and looks like maybe counterclockwise, but at the same time
it's a lever.
There's a cross going there. So left lever, can you push it or pull it? Okay, so you can pull it or push it was up and also be in a down position. Okay, that's the default position. Pull it. Does it go down further or not? Oh shit, it does. Okay, so it can be in 3 positions. So I'm not sure what those big dots mean, up or down. Could be either. Alright, any other parts? This is the mouth which accepts the orichalcum for this to go. I don't know. I think we need a 3rd lever, probably. Or the alternative is these things could just refer to where the levers even are. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. Obviously. Okay, so if it's 3 rows, this means these should be up. These should be up. This would be like the neutral position, the 2nd row, and the 3rd row would be, obviously, if we're down. Okay, that makes sense. So I think actually in both cases, actually let's go back up. Walk to mouth. In both cases, it was the top 2 rows. So yeah, we can experiment with this. They seem to slashed out no. Maybe we should go straight forward, which in case... All right, so it seems like straight is up 1 and 3, and then counter clockwise was up 2 and 3. That's the one we're seeing here. Although again, that slash kind of scares me a bit. Yeah, attack. Yeah, I was just saying we got here with the wits path as chat voted. As chat voted. All right, we don't have all 3 levers. We can't use the ship rib. I'm probably missing an item. We might be able to get away with 2 though.
It doesn't work.
Let's see if we could get away with 2. Can we pick up? We definitely need 1 and 3. Let's just try to go straight. So we'll do 1 and 3. Let's pick up the middle lever if we can. Yes, we can. We'll use the scepter, the right slot. Okay, let's save. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Machine. Okay, so let's try the orichalcum. It may not work because we might need 3, but we'll see. Oh, the other question is too, do we need these levers? Maybe we need these levers to be in position first before we feed the machine. Do that. Okay. Let's use orichalcum in the mouth.
It's working.
Yes. Okay, it does work. Nice. Now the question is if this is the direction we want to be going. Oh my god. Okay, so... Yikes, yeah, this is going to be... Alright, let's just see what happens. I think we're just going to go around and around in a circle, right? So at some point we got to go counterclockwise and go... Oh, wait, we are going... Wait a minute, we are going counterclockwise. I thought this was to be going straight. That's interesting. Alright, well in any event, we're going to want to change this. Can we... Yeah, we can't remove that lever. Put it in the middle slot. And death. Oh no, we made it. We survived.
That was close.
Oh, we jumped out. Wow, we jumped out. Okay, so maybe we only needed 2 levers. That's good. I'm glad I didn't go try searching for the 3rd one. Wow. Where does this get us? I hope we have what we need. I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a maze of some sort. Well, not a maze, but a thing. Sweet. Okay. Do we get points from that? Oh, I can't even access my inventory here? No. Alright. Yeah. Cool. I don't know how many points we have, but we'll just say, lava area. Yep, they had to write the instructions on the floor, apparently. So, the interesting thing, though, it turns out these were reversed. These turned out to be reversed. Interesting. Okay, we can't look at anything, so... Did we come out of this room? I'm not even sure. Which one did we go through? I have to do a little bit of experimenting here. To get where we want to go. Okay. On this one. I'm guessing we have to eventually make it probably here to the foreground. Yeah, I think it does. It does tack. I mean, this is my. Hey. Oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare. You can see already. Jeez. All right, we'll do our best. Yeah, this is a blind run, so I don't know specifically, but from what I understand, the max points is different depending on the path, and I think the wits you can get the most with the wits path, I guess. This looks like the full sun and the noon sun and the new moon and all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe we were supposed to have rescued Sophia. We probably were supposed to have rescued Sophia by now. Whoops. Is it possible to finish the game without her? I mean, we could always go back. We could always go back and get her and replay, but see how it goes. Okay, now we're back here. If we go back, does this... I hope it's the same. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So we're back to where we started, it looks like. If we go to the middle one, do we go back to the central area? Confirm? Yes. Alright. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to navigate this. So here we went on the left door. Let's try the right one this time. We went here before, let's go to the right. Hey, Moff. Bullseye. And Akav, I don't think I said hi.
Whoops.
Why is that whoops? What happened to him down there? All right, so now we have left and right options. Oh, wait a minute. Can we even cross? We can even cross the stairwell, perhaps. Be good, perhaps. Yeah, this is just a staircase to nowhere, evidently. All right, so we can go left and right. Let's go to the left one first. So this full row we've been in, the second middle row. Okay, we end up here. Try this one. I could actually, it wouldn't be too difficult to write all this down, so you know what goes where. But if I can do it from memory in the early going, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, we're always going to try the left option first. Here. Okay, we could go there, but let's see what else is available to us. It's also like, where are you trying to go, right? Like, that's part of this is trying to figure out that objective. Okay, this brings us up here. Maybe can we do... No, never mind. Yeah, it does get us here. I guess we could try this top row. Probably want to be here? I don't know. Oh, okay, this gets us here. Okay, this could be good. Do another save here. That's true, tack. Yep, it wouldn't be. All right, it wouldn't take as long to replay if we need to. This could be, you know what this is giving me deja vu of is the, I think it's the second puzzle in Last Crusade. The Jehovah, you know, you have to spell the name and everything, but it works differently in the game than it did the movie. Like, you have to learn, oh god, yeah, we're gonna have to learn what pieces we can step on and not. Let's try going right. Okay, we gotta go this way then. Wow, okay. Alright, we may have made it through the door maze at least. This does look endgame-ish.
Here's Sophia's shining city. Not the paradise she imagined, that's for sure. Amazing how the place is still humming, maintaining air pressure for untold centuries.
Wow, okay. Yeah, it probably is not necessary. But thank you anyway, Kako. The one thing we're gonna want to do, I think we will want to go back and get Sophia though. Actually, hold on, do we know how many points we have? We still can't access our inventory, so I don't know how many points we have. Alright. We can just save over this. This is just the lava city, I guess. Yeah, let's see if we can get Sophia. It's not good. Left her to rot. I don't know if that could stun us from maybe getting a GG. So yeah, we're gonna have to. Ooh. All right, let's go back and get her. Probably this would be the best one. Or no, I guess you know what? I guess we could do it up to when we went to the machine. Because all we have to do is just travel back and try to get her with the items that we have. Now, it's possible we are missing the exact item we need to save her, but I guess we'll find that out. But we should be able to travel back to rescue her from here. We're about like 2 screens away. Was it here? No, I think it was the next one. So yeah, we gotta... I have not been able to free her. It seems like to suggest that a rock is needed. But we can't pick up that debris, huh? Actually, hold on. Let's look closely here. Maybe there is a rock you could use here. Just debris.
I can't pick that up.
So we need something maybe to brace that gate. It seems like you got to pass her something. It seems like you have to pass her something that she would then use to hold open when you lift the gate, she puts it in there and holds it open. But I think I've kind of tried. See, it's got to be something. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I want to try one of those pins? Maybe it's reused. Shoot. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Let me pick up these guys. I remember when I first picked up the scepter, I'm like, oh, that's probably what we need. I could see this maybe being strong enough to hold open the gate. And it's thin enough to pass through the bars. Let's try that. I mean, yeah, there have been a couple occasions which we've reused items, so even though I know those have those serve an alternate function, it could still work. All right, so we know we definitely don't need that third lever. Why did I walk in here? Also, these are kind of reversed, but it seemed like going 1 and 3 was the right way to do it first, at least. We can just... I'm gonna reverse this actually, circular, and this was, the second one was sort of straight. Oh, you know what? I bet it would tell us probably what our total points was. 566. Okay, so that's how we know what that's where we were at the
This leads somewhere.
at that lava city. It was 566. We started at what? 538. Yeah, so that's 7 Cedrics that we can give out. Nice. Because they tell us our total score there. Okay, so yeah, we'll see if we can find a way to rescue her in the cage. I mean, it's also possible that we're not in position. Maybe you have to do it after that. So probably not. That looks kind of endgame-ish in that area. Well, Akago even confirmed it, really. All right, let's see if we can give her one of these hinge pin or the scepter. Try the hinge pin first.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Maybe we'll think of something.
Oh, yeah, okay, it was. That looks like it was accurate.
What makes you think this is safer now?
Brace it with the pin, the hinge pin.
I've got a plan.
Which is?
Brace the cage with a hinge pin.
You know, that just might work.
Nice. Okay.
There!
Yeah, so the idea from yesterday was correct.
I had to slug you.
Come on, Sophia,
What are you?
don't be angry.
You're Lucy from Peanuts?
Angry? You left me rotting in this hellhole!
Well, if that's how you feel, maybe you should stay here.
Maybe I will.
Great idea.
Fine.
Fine.
Oh, God. I guess she kicked up her
What was
foot.
that?
I'm not sure. I think Nurab Sol made me do it.
Is that so?
Kick up
Dangerous
with a leg.
fella, that Mr. Sal.
Hey, my buck.
Yeah. Well, we better be going.
Can we get the hinge pin back? Because I need that.
I can't. It's wedged in too tight.
Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to find a third lever now, though. Really? Can we pull it?
I can't. It's wedged in too tight.
Can we pick up the cage and tell her to do this? Oh, nice. Okay, good. Phew. Okay. I didn't want to have to, like, look around for hours for the, for the next thing. Okay, how much, okay, we did get 9 coins for doing that. Alright, so now we just need to replay, which isn't really...
I don't see anything special about it.
Which really just means the what we've done so far on the stream today. Cool. Alright, we should... Yeah, let's save. So... The only problem here is we're gonna have to redo that section again, which sort of sucks, but whatever. Okay, actually, what do we have? 547 in this gameplay. With Sophia. So the current one is how many points we have at the moment in this save slot. The total is how many points we've accrued across all save slots. So this includes all the, you know, the stuff we did with the lava area in the machine. So we're going to be catching up. We're going to be bumping up that. You're going to start seeing the current increasing while the total stays the same, because we're going to be doing the same things that we did before in the other save slot to replay. We're going to be replaying them. Is she coming? Okay.
Indy, Nurab Sal is here. I sense his presence.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, so we're done with that.
Where exactly is he?
Right around the corner, I'm sure of it.
Show me.
All right, prepare yourself and follow me.
Oh, it's going to be in that tomb area. Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Okay, so we might see something additional here. Yeah, it's probably where we got that scepter, actually. Makes sense.
In here, Indy. Follow me.
The Nurab Cell is dead, huh? Well, it makes sense he's dead, but I thought it was like one of these spirits that would be revived or something.
Ah, Dr. Jones.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh! The deuce? Alright, we better save here. She's like some demonically possessed spirit? What's going on here? Maybe next time we can say don't do that. Nurab Sal demonic Sophia. Welcome to my humble abode. Maybe we can push her in the lava pit if she turns out to be crazy. If not, though, it might be fun death. Let's see. Talk to? No, not pull.
Sophia.
Talk.
Jeez, this place gives me the creeps.
Oh, I find it exceptionally
Restful.
The fuck? Okay, I think we're supposed to push her in that lava pit now.
How's the throat? You sound a little hoarse.
I'm still finding my
True voice. Soon you will hear my commands and obey.
Keep your shirt on, there's no hurry.
Maybe we shouldn't have freed her. Alright, let's play it out. Let's try to see what a death might look like here. That's kind of cool.
Take it easy while I look around.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think about how we even might trigger the death. It seems like the solution, if you need to kill her if she is possessed by Nurab Sal, is to push her in the lava pit. But the game seems, if we do want to look around, I mean, we've already been here and gotten that scepter. Okay, she's following us, so she might kill us here. Let's see. Oh no, she's just following us. All right.
Excuse me.
Speak, mortal!
Come on, Sophia, let's get out of here.
Never!
I'm staying right here with the spirit who guides my thoughts.
Sophia, is that you?
The woman that was is now...
The king that shall ever be!
Address me accordingly, please.
Yeah, conversely, we just may need to, like, do an exorcism. Maybe. We'll see.
So are you a girl or a guy now, or what?
Flesh means nothing. I am the great spirit incarnate.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? Speak your mind.
Churl!
You sound like you're possessed.
Possessed? By what?
By Nurab Saul.
Oh, it could be the necklace. That's true.
Well, you're wrong. We're just friends.
Okay, so we might just need to get rid of the necklace. We're just friends, really? Okay, talk to her again. Hey, talk.
Sophia,
Talk!
Give me the necklace.
what's making you so weird?
What do you mean?
Churl!
Yeah, I want to do the necklace bit. Maybe we can try to get, maybe we can try to, push her into killing us, though.
Come on, Sophia, get a grip on yourself.
I am no longer the one you called Sophia. I am simply
The one who rules!
Ugh. All right, yeah, let's try to get bring
Excuse
up the
me.
necklace.
I hear you!
Pull yourself together, will you?
What do you mean?
Churl!
Yeah, loves that trail, huh, Sumo? Hey, meet Jesus.
You sound like you're possessed.
Possessed? By what?
By that stupid necklace of yours.
Possessed by a bronze trinket? And you call yourself a scientist?
It's got you by the throat.
Don't be ridiculous.
Come on, Sophia, hand over the necklace.
I can't. In 10 years, I've never let it out of my grasp. Now, I can't even force myself to take it off.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Oh, Indy, I'm doomed.
Doomed, I tell you, doomed. So I wonder, okay, I want to try a couple things. One is, let's see, when she was by the lava pit, what could we have could we have pushed her in the lava pit? I'm wondering if that's like one solution is like the best is probably you find a way to like free her, by getting rid of the necklace so that she's no longer possessed. But maybe another solution is you just push her in, but you don't get as many points for it. Let's just see. So when she's here, let's see if we can push her. Because that seemed to be like the thing. If she, she positioned herself kind of just so. She's a little too far away for that. It's probably not going to work, but I just want to check to see. Okay, he didn't even get in the right position to do that. Okay, apparently can't even do that because the game's not even recognizing it. So, never mind about that idea. Alright, let's go back here. I guess we have to find a way to get rid of the necklace, huh? What if we gave her the scepter? Would that, like, give her extra powers? Oh, we can't even do that.
Hey,
I hear you!
are you coming with me or not?
I'm not going anywhere!
Yo, well, I'm just exploring what the game has to offer. That's all, little Mars.
Pull yourself together, will you?
What do you mean?
Churl!
Hey, Dread Tarded. The fool behind our back.
Let me talk to the mortal woman.
Make it quick! The
No.
time for human frailty is past!
Sophia, what's going on here? Okay. So, we know about the necklace.
How can I help you?
I can't help myself, that's for sure. My willpower is gone, replaced by the thing I found and thought I owned. It's all up to you, Indy.
Well, okay, so you're not going to be any help. So how do we get...
What can I do?
How can we get the necklace
The
off?
one who feeds on fire is always hungry. Desperate moments require desperate measures.
Yes, push you in the lava pit. There you go, Devil. Hey, Devil. Yeah, you agree likewise. All right, you could drink some lava. We can push you into the lava pit. We could put orichalcum in her. That would be interesting, although potentially fatal. But I do want to try some of this stuff. Okay, we can't really seem to give her anything, so we really need to just use stuff. And I can't look. Can we get a close-up of the necklace, or?
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, now we can do stuff.
It's an old lost wax casting, early Bronze Age. It looks hollow.
Looks hollow.
It's a bronze chain.
All right, so if we put this in there, I think that's going to be bad. So let's try it.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Or good.
Drop it, why don't you?
Nurab Sal won't let me.
Okay, so that was a little bit of progress there. Although they didn't give us points, but anyway. We look at the thing.
She looks possessed.
Yeah, she does. Well, actually not anymore. All right, so we need to, although we can't seem to target this.
Now it's cooled off.
Oh shit, she's gonna put it back on. Ah, we wasted an orichalcum bead. All right, so maybe we'll reload because I don't want to waste one of those. But if we put it in there and then maybe whip it, it might whip the... might cause her to drop it since she can't, like, physically release it. So the Morgan, the only reason I got that is because way back, I think when we were in the office back in New York, when we were in that office, I happened to look at the necklace, so I saw the close-up.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Which is like way in advance of when we needed to do that. That's the only reason, because I remembered that. But I figured if we have to, like, target it specifically, that would be the way to do it.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Drop it, why don't you?
Nurab Sal won't let me.
Okay, so let's save here, because we don't want to have to repeat that if unnecessary. Okay, so let's try whip first. Oops. Here's the whip.
That doesn't seem to work.
No, it didn't work. Okay. So what are our other options? And we can target the necklace directly. Orichalcum detector would not... The lava!
Now it's cooled off.
No, I was going to pour the lava on the necklace. Or the water. We may need water for this to, like, cool it. Well, that would just cool it down, though. All right, let's try the lava again.
It's full of lava.
Yes, it is.
I might need it later to make more orichalcum.
Seriously, dude? Okay. All right, so let me just take a moment here then to maybe the scepter.
Now it's cooled off.
Scepter gives the thing, the necklace, the power. Oh, maybe we should be doing this by... Oh, we may want to be doing this by the lava pit so it falls in there and, like, it gets destroyed or something. Man, you know what? That's probably why she went there. What would our other options be? We push the necklace or something. Or we could even try just taking it, although we might be possessed then. Oh, it happened automatically. Got it, Akago. Arctic! Thanks very much for the 3 months, Arctic! Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the support, Arctic. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Arctic. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm thinking that it might be that might have been why she walked right in front of that lava pit. Maybe we should have been down there. Yeah, let's go back to this area. Let's see if maybe we were supposed to have done that here. And maybe we can, like, jump in front of... Maybe all that talking was unnecessary. Just look at her right away. Let's see.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Yeah, it might be.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Drop it, why don't you?
Okay, so let's do another save here with the 547 necklace. This will be in the pit area.
Nurab Sal won't let me.
Okay, so the easiest thing to do is just take it ourselves, pick it up.
Ouch! It's too hot.
Okay, yeah, maybe we need the necklace, but push the necklace.
I can't move it. That doesn't seem to work.
Damn it. All right. Yeah, we may have needed that water. Fuck. Okay. If that's the case, where's the soonest we could have gotten necklace? Probably here. Although I don't think you can get water. Okay, hang on. Instead of going to the crab pit, we're gonna go to the... How do we get rid of the lava, though? That's the problem. We can't target the, ones anymore. Shit, how do we dump the lava? Because if you try to pick up water there, he doesn't let you. I guess we have to go back to the machine. Do I have to go back all the way to the machine room? I don't know. This is just a theory that we need water to cool it down. Because then it's cool, we can touch it, but it's not on her, so we can get it off. It's off her neck, which is the first goal. The second goal is to actually wrest it from her. So yeah, I'm thinking, remember, because we haven't used... We haven't otherwise used the cup of water. And I remember, like, thinking, oh, why can we pick this up if we can't use it for
I'm
anything?
not going back there. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. You wait there. So I think the only way I can the only place I can dump the lava is in the machine room to make more orichalcum, so we may need to go there. Alright, so this is a bit of backtracking, but hopefully it's what we need to do.
Ah, Dr. Jones. You got away before, but not this time.
Don't
Nope.
be too sure.
Good to have you there, Glitch.
Whoops, wrong turn.
Run, you coward!
Well done, Charles. We're gonna have to go to the northwest quadrant. Or southwest. I think that's the only place, and then we're gonna have to go all the way to the... We can get water in the crab room and the crab pool. I thought there was one other area we could get water.
Jones, Jones, you never learn!
Don't you know when to quit? Whoops, wrong turn.
Run, you coward!
These 4 Nazi guards are just going to be here for all eternity. Well, the bonus is if we have more orichalcum, then we can... Okay, the wheel is missing. That's... Well, actually, I may as well. I don't think we're going to need this wheel again, so I may as well put it back.
Well, that looks much better.
Will it let you make a second batch of orichalcum? Probably has to, because otherwise you'd be walking dead if you wasted it earlier. Now again, I could be totally wrong about having to cool it off with the water, but it just seems to make sense, so... Does that actually work, Glitch? Okay, it does. You can get more orichalcum. Might as well pick them up, why not? Alright, so now we have the empty cup. That was the primary objective. I'm trying to think about where else we could pick up water. I thought, no, you can't get it in the canal. I thought there was one other
More
location.
orichalcum beads. I'll put them in the box too.
I thought there was one other location, but I can't really seem to remember which one, where it is now, so we may as well, just to save time, we'll just go to the one that we know has it. Oh yeah, I'm always in dark mode. It's basically just the, instead of a white background on Twitch, it's a dark one. Easier on the eyes, so I'm always on it.
Jones again. Too bad you didn't leave when you had the chance.
I should be saving if I...
We'll see about that. I think I should backtrack here.
Come back and fight like a man.
So wait, does that actually work then? That's really cool. If so. What?
Jones. You
fuck?
never learn.
Don't be too sure. Whoops, wrong turn.
Run, you coward.
There we go. Okay, that time it wasn't triggered. Probably should. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way, or the long way, I should say. Oh well. We're going to the crab pool to pick up some water now. I don't know. Yeah, this was probably a lot of work for something that may not work, but if it does work, because I picked up that additional lava, not really having to, so.
The cup is now full of water.
I mean, you can get the water. Where else would you? Where or how else would you use it? All right, so we got to go back to the canal now. Oh god, one more. Okay, let's go here so we don't encounter him. There we go. Soggy sandwiches. All right. So we're replaying a bunch of this section several times, but it's worthwhile if we can get the highest score possible. It's interesting though. We probably could have beaten the game while leaving her in jail the whole time. That would have been interesting. But this is probably more interesting. Which is why we're doing it, partially. Okay, here we go on the crab way.
Indy, Nurab Sal is here. I sense his presence.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, exactly. I tried, Devil. I tried. What happens if you please stop with this hokum?
Will you please stop with this hokum?
Hokum? Are these walls hokum? These lights? Neither is the king who built them.
Whatever you say, babe.
I say you're a narrow-minded moron.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The back and forth.
In here, Indy. Follow me.
The freedom.
Ah, Dr. Jones.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Okay, so here's where we're going to want to, well, at least initially save again. Here. Okay, and then we're going to look at her necklace and such. Then we'll try again. Devil.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Alright.
Alright, so orichalcum first.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Hot,
Drop
hot.
it, why don't you?
Nurab Sal won't let me.
Okay, save again. Here. Okay, use the water with the thing.
I might need it later to make more orichalcum.
What? But it's water!
It's full of water.
Damn it! Alright, that whole thing was for naught.
I don't think that'll work.
I want you to pour the water on it, not... Just because you pour water on it, you still have the cup to use later to make more orichalcum. Hey, Lester. Yeah, I used the hinge pin, so I actually went back. So it turns out this is not. This is. I was right with the hinge pin, but wrong with the water being used to cool down the necklace. So that sucks. Damn. All right. Well, let's go back. Let's go to this one, I guess, since at least we can. Well, we do have water. Yeah, we'll go here. We do have plenty of orichalcum here.
The comb's charged with static electricity.
Do this for fun. Now we're both holding things, dangling on strings, on chains. All right, so let's see. What would we have used, or what should we use with that?
Now it's cooled off.
Could we have pushed her? Maybe. Maybe this is the time you could push her. No. Ed Horse, thanks very much for the cheers. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Okay, so we can't do it.
Ouch! It's too hot.
So if we can't cool it down, maybe we can wear gloves or something? Oh yeah, maybe we have the scarf.
That doesn't seem to...
Now it's cooled off.
I was trying to think maybe we could grasp it with something that would insulate ourselves from the heat. Gum. I tried the scarf. Maybe we just hold open the box and then... No, that doesn't make sense. These are just machine parts. Oh, I was going to try the scepter, wasn't I? I think I was going to try the scepter.
That doesn't seem to work.
No? I was going to use it to, like...
That doesn't seem to work.
No, on her. Oh, you can't target her when she's holding it. Okay, interesting. Shit, so we're running out of options here.
Now it's cooled off.
Yes, it has. So we can't grab it with the scarf. We can't insulate ourselves from it. I can't knock it off or touch it. And I tried the whip, right? I tried the whip when it was dangling and that didn't work.
That doesn't seem to work.
I don't know why. It's like perfect use for the whip. Do you have any old box versions of these games? No, I don't. I used to have the, like there was a compendium release of 5 LucasArts games in one. I did have that, but I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I'm in no way like a big box PC collector or anything like that. And of course I had, big box Sierra games too, but just not anymore. All right. More orichalcum in the necklace?
I think I've already used enough orichalcum.
All right, maybe. Well, no, this had to have been the... Did we get points? We did not get points for using the orichalcum in the necklace. Maybe there's an alternative. Maybe this isn't even the right way to go.
Now it's cooled off.
Does she put it back? She does put it back on.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
No, it wasn't the archives. I think it was like classic LucasArts Adventures. It had, this is how I had Indy and the Last Crusade. I had that, Maniac Mansion, Loom, Monkey Island, and Zack McCracken. So it was kind of like the 5 early ones, I guess minus Labyrinth. Maybe there's some, maybe we can cut the chain. Maybe we cut the chain in advance. Well, it doesn't really make sense, does it? I'm just trying to look at the other options. So there's Mouth the Medallion.
It's an old lost wax casting, early Bronze Age. It's a bronze chain. It's an old lost wax casting, early Bronze Age. It looks hollow. It's a small diamond-shaped hole.
Yeah, I think that, by the way, that compendium release is on Moby Games, as I recall, so I could probably point you to the exact release in the event that you're somehow interested. No, I mean, I think putting the orichalcum there was the good move, but
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We don't really have like anything to cut the chain with, huh? That's the other problem. I was thinking of maybe using the box for her to put it in. All right, let's just keep on experimenting.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot.
Shit, what was I gonna do? No, the box, where's the box?
No!
Sorry, Sophia. So long, Nur-Absal.
Boom. Boom! There we go.
Thanks, Indy. If you hadn't done that, I'd be as dead as that
Just
monster.
push her in already, Indy. End her suffering. Dark mode.
Thank you, Dibble. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you also, Travis, for the host. I appreciate it. Okay, so remember I actually said like a minute ago, I'm like, oh, we could put it in the box, but no, that doesn't make sense. Because opening the box, like, yes, that's a place to store the necklace and then throw it away, as we did do without touching it. However, that relies on her dropping the necklace, which she was not doing. So I don't understand. That logically does not make sense with the puzzle as it was presented. That does not make sense. The issue was she was refusing to drop it and we couldn't touch it. So the box solution does fit with we didn't touch it. However, why did she drop it? That doesn't make sense. I think the water, my water idea was a better one, because that we don't touch it, and B, well, she would not have dropped it. However, it would have been less hot, and maybe we could have had a moment to then steal it from her. But anyway, we did what we needed to do. It was 10 points, 585. So R.I.P. Nur-Absal, I guess. We can save over this guy. Okay, so now let's now we can do the whole thing with the machine. Yeah, so does maybe we should, if we had been up top, we would have seen that in close up and gotten a better sense as to exactly what was happening there. The moment of cool she puts it on herself. So how does holding open the box cause her to drop it though? That's what I'm struggling to understand. Yeah, that's right, Tack. That's why I was looking at that chain to see if there's some way we could cut it and therefore loosen her grasp on it. All right, so we do want to do 1 and 3 first. Is she here? Where is she? Okay, there she is.
Going up?
I'll wait down here.
What? You're not going to go
yourself.
with us? All right, if she doesn't go with us at the end, well, at least we've killed Nur-Absal. Yeah, let's save again with this machine here. So what? Oh, you think he went like this and then went like that to kind of on? He closed the lid on the chain and then forced it yanked it from her. Maybe. I mean, I guess maybe if we had done it on the altar area, we could have gotten a close-up view, gotten a better idea of what happened. Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I need to put the stuff in position first.
It's working. Get on board, Sophia.
Okay, she will come with us. So I don't know. I doubt we have to time this. We just probably need to. Is there a way to crash this all? Spins around a couple times. That's for the twisty. It probably wasn't straight, but looks like someone died there. I saw it was like a speck.
That was close.
Too close.
Yeah, so it must have been a spin rather than going straight. So I guess the version of straight was apparently the straight comes with steering, I guess. I don't know.
Stick close, kid. This could be dangerous.
I'll take my chances.
Okay, now we got to remember our way, how we got through all of this. Oops. So I think this is at 5, 8, and 5, whatever. Door maze. Okay, so I think when we went in this one, it did not work. Yeah, this one. Oh no, it did work out going here. The issue was we needed to, instead of taking door 1, we need to take door 2. Yeah, okay, we need to take the right one. We need to go here. Is she not coming? Okay, there she is.
Whoops!
Oh, that's one way to do it? Oh, okay, so there could have been alternate puzzle solution. Interesting. All right, last time we... No, okay, I think we do want the left one. She's still just totally hanging back. Oh, now she's coming around. Here, okay. Right, and we weren't able to do anything up there, so... Wait, was there anything we could go over here for? No. Oh, in the Temple of Doom NES.
Ah!
Damn it, okay, so we took a wrong turn somewhere here. I don't think we want to be here.
I can't climb back up. I can't climb back up.
Damn it.
The passage is too steep.
Yeah, and then it comes here, which we don't want to be here. Oh, but we can climb up here, though, can't we?
I can't reach it.
Oh, you can't? Oh, staircase doesn't go there. Okay, so I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere. This goes back out to the main area, so we need to go through here again. Okay, we're here. I know we definitely don't want to go that one. So now this door is going to put us here. Did I... Maybe we need to go with the right one? Did I make a mistake?
Whoops!
Or we can actually cross up here. Is that the issue? Is I went in one of these doors instead of walking up here? Yeah, I think that was the problem. I didn't go in those doors before. Or, oh no, this was the dead end. Never mind.
Whoa!
Whoa! I wonder if the sound effects are like in a way to indicate that you got something right. Ooh, not where we want to end up.
I can't climb back up. The passage is too steep.
Alright, so we don't want that right door, so I guess the left door was the right one. It was the next turn that I made that was wrong. Alright. It's interesting how, you know, I got this on the second try. The first time I was here, I got it right on the second try, but this time, it's, we've already done 2 rounds and didn't get it right, so. Funny. Little ironic how it works that way.
Whoops!
Okay, so we did want left here. Okay, this is the key decision point here. So I guess the problem was we went left, we want to go right. Yes, indeed, at Albuquerque we should have taken that left turn.
Oh no.
Probably means you get probably means you took a good turn. A good fuck. No. Alright, I stand corrected. How did I do this? Well, somehow I ended up here, so that's probably... I think we do want to end up there. Definitely don't want to be down here. Can you go back this way? Yes, you can, but... You can't go up that passage, so it doesn't make a difference. Oy. I could just bring up the vibe, but that's not as fun. And this is coming like 45 minutes after we had made it to the city. But this is good. We killed Norab Sal. I mean, that should count for something, right? Okay, so let's just take a momentary break here while we'll open up buys. Probably this is going to be the last opportunity to buy anything today. So now's your chance if you want to. Oh, I somehow lost internet connection here. Or is it just Google? Am I online right now? Yeah, I can't navigate anywhere in my browser. Just like a momentary outage? Yeah, okay, we're still live, that's good. I can't like navigate anywhere. Yeah, my browser's not going anywhere. I guess I'll try to open up Firefox here. DNS address could not be found. Right now Firefox is installing updates. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. The DNS server is down. DNS probe finished, bad config. It says. See how Firefox handles this. Oh my god, come on, Firefox. No, I don't want anything. Hey, how's it going, Carl? Nope, okay, Firefox down too. I can't browse anywhere on the web. How can I get to this? Chrome settings, advanced settings. Use a prediction service to load pages more quickly. Where's it? There we go. Okay, I already am using the prediction service to load pages more quickly. So you're asking me to do something that I already have in place. Does anyone have any idea how I can get my how I can fix this DNS issue? Oh, try disabling network prediction. Got it. I don't think it'll work. But... Nope, it did not work. Idea. I don't know, it like was working, you know, half an hour ago. I don't know why it would all of a sudden conk out like this. Yeah, no, it's the same PC. But yeah, both browsers are down, so how do I even... I have to open up command prompt, ipconfig flush DNS. Okay, successfully flushed the DNS resolver cache. See if that did anything. No, it doesn't seem like that did anything. How do I change to Google DNS? Allow Chrome to access the network in your firewall or antivirus settings. Make sure the proxy service. Okay. Change proxy settings. Deselect. Use a proxy service for your LAN. Okay, they don't even have that option. Thanks. Chrome is telling me to do something I don't even have the option to do in their own browser. If you change your DNS, that would reset your LAN. Oh, resulting in disconnection. Okay. Clear cache. Yeah, I tried typing 8888 into the address bar, but it didn't do anything. It couldn't reach it. Okay, I don't have proxy server for my LAN checked. Deselect. Okay, it's not even selected, so that's not a problem. That's not the issue. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had this problem. Oh, you're saying ping should be in the DOS prompt, or I might need to restart? Okay, I just pinged. Reply. Alright, there was a reply. I got a 46 millisecond average of round trip. Yeah, so I pinged it. Oh, okay, that worked. I think we're back in business. I got the document back. Yep, all right, worked. So thank you. Looks like TAC had the working suggestion. Thank you, TAC. Appreciate it.
Yahoo!
Yeah, I mean, the browser told me the DNS was down. So what didn't affect it? Sorry, again, I'm not very savvy with this sort of thing. What exactly did that end up doing? Pinging, that was the Google DNS? Okay, so let's process these buys. First, we had from Dibble 314 agent. Moves ahead of Eternum, Homie D-Clown, and Mario's Time Machine to V23. Hey, Sting, 3 for Phantasmagoria 2, Puzzle of Flesh. Headed below the route, Once Upon a Forest, and Anchorhead up to V5. How's it going, Sting? Still alive after all your hard work hours as of late? Silo, 3 for Gateway. Out of Shadowgate, Leisure Suit Larry, Last Half of Darkness, up to V13. Travis, 3 for Eternum. Oh, someone's buying a DOS decision vote. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a minute. Eternum moves up to V23. Mauve 3-4 Dark Seed 2. Gotta presume Guilty, Mackenzie and Co. and Time Quest up to R5. Okay, and then Tack 2 Spider and Web. And of Star Trek Judgment Rights and Adventures of Willie Beamish. V70. Oh, just taking a day off. I thought you said you were working like 8 days straight or something. Okay, so I think I'm caught up with all the slot buys. Oh, it randomly came back online. Ah, got it. Okay, it was a coincidence. Interesting. Alright, so okay, so the vote is from Knox for Farm, Nightmare, Bob the Farm Boy, and On the Farm. Are these are all real games? Just games with farm in them? Yeah, I have Bob the Farm Boy, Farm Nightmare, and Bob the Farm Boy. Okay, are these are all three? It looks like probably AGI fan games, or amateur games rather. Okay, I'm just writing them down now. So that'll be the next stream that Knox is present for. We'll have the vote among those games to determine what we'll get added to the raffle queue. Two are graphic, one is from IF. Okay, cool. Wait, is one from IF? I think they were... Oh, maybe On the Farm is IF. Yeah, On the Farm is IF. Okay, cool. So yeah, Knox, tell us what your idea there. You're just looking for anything with farm in the title, or do you actually know those games? Server can move around, change IP addresses, but still always be accessible by names like Google. Oh, did someone else's DNS also go down? If someone was going to buy 3 farm games, I would have guessed it's Glitch, since he does so much farm sitting, if you will. And I think including this weekend, right, Glitch? Oh, yes, the cows. That's true. The cows, of course, the cows. Very nice. Hey, boss. Okay. All right, so I think we're ready to resume. Let me turn off the buys. Since we are fairly close to the end, I'm not even going to bother with the buy timer anymore. So I'm turning that off. Oh, all the cow games were text only. Okay, fair enough. All right, so it should be interesting. We'll see what folks end up selecting the next stream. Oh, Ninja Nanny has a cow protagonist. Very good. Well, Nax, you can still change it if you, as long as you message me, you know, before the next stream starts. You can always, you can swap one of the games out if you want, at your discretion. Okay. All right, so we're resuming here. What was the issue here? On this level, I think the problem was that we did want to go left, or we wanted to go right. I think we wanted to go right, but then some other thing. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the first time I ever had a problem. Odd. If I have the issue again, okay, so maybe whoops is a bad move? Don't know. Maybe we want to go left here, though. I think this gave us a problem as well. So the problem with having the break now is I'm kind of removed from this. I don't remember the exact what I should be doing here. Let's do another save here because I'm not exactly sure. That way we can just easily recover our position if I make the wrong move. Okay, On the Farm is going for Ninja Nanny. All right. I have a feeling that game could do well just because of the name. Is so funny. All right, so that was the bad move. Comes out here. Yeah, comes out here. Okay, we don't want that. So we'll choose door number 1. Yeah, I think that was the way I went last time, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're back to where we want it to be, which means we also need to go... Here's the obvious next move. Okay, so here's the key point. Let's resave. Alright, try left. Here. And then I think we had a problem going there, as I recall. So we're going to try that door number 2 then. Oh, we've never been here before. Where did I just go? Okay. So that's just a dead end entirely. So we do end up here, but I think since we can't go up there, let me just confirm. Yeah, I don't think we can walk over to there to the right. So I think we do want to go left here. Yeah, I mean, it's our only option, unless we backtrack. But I think this empties us out at the bad point, I thought.
Ah!
Yeah, it's not good. Yep, and then we end up back here. Shit. So I think I screwed up that save already. Yeah, this is... Oh, we can go back this way. Maybe. Yeah, okay. So we want to actually go back as far back as we can. So even this upper area is actually... We don't want to be here at all. Hey, Reg. Dr. Jones, I presume? But if we go in the right door, this is also a dead end. How did I do this? How did I do this the first time? This is a dead end. If we go right, we end up in the bad spot. So we don't want to be on this level at all. It's interesting the way he doesn't comment about anything here. So what doors haven't we accessed? We've done all of these. And haven't made any, haven't gone anywhere. This just goes back. How did we wanted to make it... Hold on,
I can't climb back up. The passage is too steep.
Okay, hang on. Let me start with this start. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, this save was here. Resume timer. Hey, Pudding. Good morning. Wow, so I don't know why this is so much tougher than it was before. What we eventually want to do is end up here and come out this door. So the question is, how do we get there? Okay, so this goes back to the main area. This is how we bad things. We definitely have to go here. Now, with the mapping I've done, we don't want to end up on this bottom level, because that results in a dead end. Is this a staircase? Can we actually... I can't tell if this is a staircase or not. Let me see. Yeah, it is Sophia's fault. She's caused the passages to move. That's the difference. Is this a staircase or not? No, it's not. Okay, it's just a wall. All right, so why don't we just... Maybe we should just sequentially save. I don't think this left one is an option, But let's just be saving along the way so we can easily... We don't have to redo anything. So as soon as we make a bad move... So hey kind of sounds... the way he said hey kind of sounded like a good thing. Okay, we don't want that. Because this ends up... here. Yeah, which is basically like resetting. Okay. So, accordingly, we can definitely eliminate this door. So we definitely want to be... We definitely want to be in this door. Okay, so we want to be here. We do want to be here. So save that. Alright. Now we have door 1 or 2. I think we concluded door 1 is definitely a failure. So I think we want to be in door 1. The question is... Wait, why don't you go inside? Okay, we enter up here. Let's do a save of 3. Maybe this is the door we want. We'll see. But let's just try both these options. We can eliminate them. Okay, you end up here. No other choice but to go there. And then you end up here. Okay. We'll do this as maze 4. With the different decision points. Okay, this goes here. I think the only place you can go there is there. So I think we can eliminate that door.
Ah!
Yep. This shoots you back down here. And then this cuts you down here. Okay, yep. So now let's try the right one. And this is basically a dead end, no? Wait, no, go back through there. Yeah, we're just going that. Can you go that way? No, you can't. All right. So yeah, that, unless, if you go here, do you end up... Okay, you end up here. So we definitely don't want to be on this bottom level at all. That confirms. Oh yeah, the Legend of Corandia. Oh god. Alright, so we know we don't want this door, so we'll try the right one.
Oh no.
And this spits us out here, which we don't want to be. So I think this puts us back here. So let's try door number 2 here.
Whoa!
Okay, I think there is a problem with Sophia. This, I don't think... let me give to... I don't think we had this problem before. I think the maze has changed on us. Maybe it's randomly generated. Like every time you play, the connections are different. It could be... thinking that might be the case. Okay, so ultimately the goal is to end up here. Let's see where that connects to. Can you pan over there? I just want to see. Wait a minute, there's a staircase here. So we do want to end up here. We want to end up in this top level. It hasn't changed? How did I do this then the first time? Yeah. Oh, okay, so we want to end up here in this door. This staircase is...
I can't climb back up. The passage is too steep.
So we want to end up in this mid-level. That's the goal. And then we... yeah. And we can just walk over here. Okay. So how did we do this? It seems like we've exhausted the entire tree of options. That's the thing. Unless there is a way to walk across somehow. But once you end up here, both of these are dead ends. We can confirm, I don't think walking across there gets you anywhere.
Whoops!
Yeah, and then you're kind of screwed here. This just shoots you out of the maze quickly. In this one...
Whoa!
Yeah, we want to... Yeah, well, we don't want that. We want to end up on this level. We've ended up here and there. We want to be here. Let's see. Different positions. And we can't walk down. Well, we wouldn't want to anyway. Yeah, the Cranny Maze was crazy with those fire berries.
Oh no.
Yeah, I should have made a map. I don't know how I did this so easily. It only took me 2 runs and I got it. I think I did go through that area. I think that was right. I think this is right. I don't know why I'm having trouble from this point. Yeah, see, that's a dead end, so you can't be there. I think we are supposed to go through this way. Maybe there's a way to walk across that. I think there's a way to walk across that I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, this is where we want to be. Okay. Instead of going here, I should have walked up the staircase. I assumed the staircase was a dead end. It's not. This is actually the way we want to go. Okay, we should be fine now, I think. No, yeah, we should be fine. See, I thought this staircase wrapped around. Okay, this is exactly where we want to be. Alright, my bad. My bad. There we go. Okay. Boom. Alright, now we have this next section here. I think I went right. Although it would be kind of good to see a death here, I'm not sure. That's possible. I think I ended up going around like this. Can you get a death? No? Alright.
Are you coming?
Hold your horses.
That would be pretty hilarious if one of them gave away. She didn't go the same way. Oh, she's going a different path. Alright.
Nice moves.
Thanks.
We did it first. Come on. Not like you did it like any better than we did. Just a different path. It's not like you were jumping stuff or whatever. Alright, so I think this is the city now. I'm sure we probably got, well, yeah, yeah, no, it should be still 585, okay. Go down here.
Here's your shining city.
Not what I expected, that's for sure.
Okay, so this is now
The
new.
place is still humming, maintaining the air pressure for untold centuries.
This is now new. We can't look at anything. Can we walk over anywhere to walk here? No.
Are you coming?
Or?
I'll just wait here until you get back.
Seriously? Oh wow, we can't go. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to walk that way.
Find anything?
I'm not sure.
You could just say no. We definitely did not find anything. Alright, let's go down here. Can we get a close-up? Yeah, thank you. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, another. Oh, lovely. Another spindle. Atlantis loves its spindles.
It's a receptacle for the stone discs.
Alright, so we got our sunstone, our moonstone, and our world stone. Okay, what combination do we need here now, actually?
That didn't do anything.
No, it sure didn't. Is this the thing where we need the 10 beads, actually? This might refer to the Colossus. Knowing mortal men would never rule the sea, they planned a huge colossus, which, by use of orichalcum, 10 beads at a time, would make them like the gods themselves. Norubsal was one such king. He it was, say the wise men of Egypt, who first put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature. Oh, that speaks to all of the gnarled bones. They, like, corrupted people's bodies. At times when these celestial spheres were well aligned. This I doubt we are hearing. Well, Socrates doubted it, but clearly it was the case, at least in this game's universe. So I don't think we want to do that, actually, because we don't want people to get fucked up. So before we mess around with that, let's just see what else we're dealing with in this area. Oh, there's like nothing else here. Oh, there's a frog statue?
Looks like it's hungry for orichalcum.
Let's get another save here. Probably it's not going to do anything. Let's see.
That didn't do anything.
Nope. Yeah, and I think because probably the disc wasn't loaded properly. All right, so there is a frog statue. Nothing going on up here with these guys. Okay, that's the passage out. Yeah, so it seems like we just got to deal with this. Alright, so let's not complicate this too much. Let's just do the configuration that they wanted. The noon sun. I think we still have it written down. Here. The new moon. Yeah, and then the West Sea. Now, if it's not this, we're going to try the inverse of that.
Still nothing.
Yeah, okay. So the inverse, we just got to move this stuff over twice. Whoops.
Nothing again.
Really?
What's well aligned mean, I wonder?
Ah, yes. Good call. The book did mention it has to be well aligned. So this is darkness, full moon. Maybe it should be full moon and full sun? But that doesn't seem like a real alignment. Anything that seems like the opposite of that. I'm gonna guess that city, because we're in the city, so maybe the city is gonna be the part of the alignment.
That didn't do anything.
No. So yeah, maybe we do new moon.
Still nothing.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna reverse these two. That's the full moon.
Nothing again.
Darkness. No, shit. Okay. So well aligned, huh? Hang on.
That didn't do anything.
Look again at this. Okay. So hot sunlight, that's the noon sun. And this is the new moon. World sun was required, glory sun, alone out in the western sea. Yeah, this is what we did before. Final entrance. This was entrance to Atlantis, which we did, which was the opposite of noon sun, new moon, west sea. So, whoops. The additional reference to alignment. Let's look at that. Okay. Who first put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature at times when the celestial spheres were well aligned. Celestial spheres well aligned. Okay, well, there's a moon and a sun. Those are celestial spheres. However, the third thing is not well aligned. Or I'm sorry, it's not a celestial sphere, so I'm not sure how that would be aligned. I mean, darkness, that means no sun, and we have a moon. Unless it's also, this needs to be West Sea.
Still nothing.
I'm not sure how to align that third part.
Nothing again.
No. Hey, Spinfall. Yeah, no hints, please. Or suggestions. Yeah, but well, yeah, what you're saying is not to brute force them. However, the game, it's still like with the greater colony, when we got in with when we just had 2 of the 3 dials, that still didn't make sense.
That didn't do anything.
So it's not always as simple as they make it out to be, because they used like cross language. Well aligned.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries.
Oh, there are no tapestries here. Freaks of nature. Maybe they were turning them into frogs? With the frog statue? The celestial spheres were well aligned. I don't know what well aligned means. Ten beads at a time. Oh, maybe I need to use 10 of them. Although again, I don't see why I would want to recreate this crazy thing. It says many times when the celestial spheres were well aligned. Well aligned doesn't mean much. And it has no bearing on this. I'm gonna guess it's the city because we're in the city, but noon. Maybe we do noon and noon. Noon sun and noon moon. Well, new moon. Full moon. I mean, that's midnight and noon, so that does not seem well aligned. That seems the opposite of well aligned, which is why this didn't work.
Still
probably. So you think well aligned would mean, you know, when it's a noon sun. I see, but there's no way to get a new moon. It would not show, so it's got to be at night. It's got to be maybe a full moon. And if it is a full moon, then it has to be darkness. This is what I tried before, though. The sun is down and the moon is up. Although here's the problem. The sun, this refers to the position of the sun in the sky over the course of the day. However, the moon does not apply to the cycle of the moon. It's just, you know, that's just the time of the month. The sun is the time of the day, the moon is the time of the month. So that could be telling there.
Nothing again.
So maybe we need to do it by the time of the moon. Let's see. Could also be a volcano, which we have. Maybe we need a volcanic eruption here. Alright, let's think about this in the terms of the moon. Waxing or waning? Do we know what reference it is to the time of the month? Not really. I mean, again, the game was calling for a new moon the entire time. I don't see a reason to change that necessarily. Maybe there's an additional clue somewhere here.
That didn't do anything.
Let's talk to Sophia here.
Sophia,
What?
hot enough for you?
I'll be all right for a few minutes.
And then what?
Sophia,
What?
strange enough for you?
This must be Nurabsal's Colossus.
Yeah.
Glad he's not here to use it.
Maybe we need to put in the 10 beads into the frog statue, actually. How many do we have?
I have a handful of beads.
Not a lot. How much is a handful? I don't know why he doesn't
Sophia.
say actual numbers.
What?
What do we do now?
I don't know. Whatever you decide. Make it quick.
Alright, yeah, maybe we do need to put all this stuff in there. Alright, let's try putting all the orichalcum. It said 10.
That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. I have a handful of beads.
Keep on using them. It said 10 at a time in the book.
That didn't do anything.
But I would have... well, yeah, let's just try it.
That didn't do anything.
How many do we have now?
I have a handful of beads.
Still a handful.
That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything.
I think we've used at least 5 now.
That didn't do anything. I have a handful of beads. That didn't do anything.
6. 7.
That didn't do anything. That didn't do
8.
anything. That didn't
9.
do anything. I've got a lot of beads.
Oh, so handful is more than a lot? Odd.
That didn't do anything.
The hell?
I've got a lot of beads.
I'm gonna put in one more.
That didn't do
Okay.
anything.
Now let's try this again. Let's just go back to the way it was originally.
Still nothing.
Damn. And then we'll just try the inverse, because that was the way into Atlantis. The East Sea. Full moon darkness.
Nothing again.
Damn.
What's well aligned mean, I wonder?
Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. Maybe there's other areas we can access around this area.
Listen,
We should check that out in a second.
What?
what do we do now?
I don't know. Whatever you decide, make it quick.
Yeah, I like how you're not taking any ownership of our situation here.
Wait here, I'll be back.
Okay, but hurry.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, there might be something, another piece of this puzzle here. Like, what are these necklace things? Oh, like, can we go this way? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah. Beads of such. And going here just goes back there, so that's not going to help. Alright. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else we could do. Oh, now you walk over? Okay, let's see if there's... You didn't scroll over earlier. Is there anything else here, though? May not have mattered. It doesn't look like it mattered. Wait, just look at the frog.
Looks like it's hungry for orichalcum.
Yeah, I've given it, like, probably 12 by now. Alright, so we just gotta do something with the, Looks like we gotta do get the right combination with the disc first. Or, yeah, the discs. There's no hint channel, but there is a spoiler chat in Discord. Yeah, the Twitch one hasn't been used in probably a year and a half or so. So if you do exclamation Discord, you should get it. Okay, actually, let's see. Is the water rose? Okay, that could refer to the seas. I see. So each paragraph probably refers to the position of one of the discs. So around the city. So maybe the city is one, and the water is on either side, the east and west seas. Mortal men would never rule the sea. Huge colossus, 10 beads at a time, would make them like gods themselves. Nor himself was one such king. He put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature when the celestial spheres aligned. Maybe not, though. Okay, this is just about the location. Gates of the Kingdom, Alton. Yeah, the problem is we're already in the gate, so I'm not sure if I don't know if this information still is relevant, because we already got the gates now. Finally, entrance yielded only to contrary minds. This is what helped us get into Atlantis. That was the final entrance. So we don't care about entrance now. But I don't know if any of that is still relevant, because we're in Atlantis. They had no horses nor need of them. They had orichalcum. Statues move. That was the detector. We call the king wealthy, but it's absurd. Yeah, so hold off their fate. Well aligned. The celestial spheres were well aligned.
That didn't do.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the volcano because we haven't used that at all yet. I mean, this seems the best alignment to me. Because this is the only one you'd only ever have full moon with, like, no sun, basically. Darkness. Or, well, wait a minute. If you have a new moon, you can't really see it, right? And that could be with darkness. I think I tried this, though, didn't I?
Still nothing.
The other option... Whoa, shit, I want to move this one. Get the volcano going.
Nothing again.
Let's see.
That didn't do it.
Yeah, what the hell? Well aligned? Maybe... Does it refer to some of the words here? Waxing and waning? Well. Noon, setting, darkness, rising. You. Maybe we have to spell the word well somehow? City, west. Oh yeah, maybe they all start in W-E? No, that doesn't make sense. Waxing, waning. They all start with... No, that doesn't make sense. I would think the city would be at the end, because we're in the city. Right? I mean, we could just brute force it from city. Yes, we did get her. We did free her, Duriel. I did manage to free her. We had to backtrack, but we were supposed to do that.
Still nothing.
All right, I think I'm just gonna have to brute force this because,
Nothing
I
again.
already tried that one. I mean, it could be the water is rising around the city, right? And I tried the other positions. I don't see any reference. I don't know what well. I mean, obviously the relevant clue is well aligned, but like that doesn't.
That didn't do anything.
Nothing happens there. I don't know what well aligned means. I mean, in alignment, I just made what could logically occur. Statuses of the sun and moon together at the same time, but I guess there's a different way to think about it that I'm not thinking of.
Still nothing. Nothing again. That didn't do it. Still nothing.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I did actually reach this point with just him alone, but then I decided to reload and try to save her because I realized I'm like, all right, this is kind of endgame-ish. Maybe she should be here for it. But yeah, I guess it is possible. It should be possible to do it without her and leave her in the cell. I guess that is a possibility. There's a nick in that thing. Maybe it's like the physical. Is this just shading? Yeah, it's just shading. Okay, that's like the light. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe it's visually like maybe this part is part of this sun coming out. Hang on. Yeah, that's like the completion. Is there anything that like connects to that moon? Not really.
Nothing again.
See, I was going by that slash. Maybe I have to be just well aligned graphically. It makes no difference about what the actual symbols are as long as they're aligned graphically. But no, that didn't seem to work either. Shit. Alright, so we tried the noon sun in the darkness. I guess we could try setting sun now.
That didn't do it. Still.
Again, that presumes the city is the right thing. I don't know if the city is supposed to be the right.
Nothing again.
Setting on the sun of Atlantis.
That didn't do anything.
Ooh, the monkey. Okay, so I think we did all the settings. Just trying to see if there was any, like, graphical continuation. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this belongs here? No. I was trying to see if this, like, crack measured up to something there. Like how it was originally. Well aligned. Yeah, I'm just looking for, like, physical clues. The discs. The problem is, like, the center one doesn't really correlate very well to the others. Well, most noticeably this one around it.
Still nothing.
Let me do. Make sure we didn't miss it. Just world stone. There's nothing else we need to add to the mix. Quartz with water.
I don't think that'll work.
Oh, maybe we should take out the spindle for the scepter?
I don't think that'll work.
No. How come he only goes there sometimes? How come the screen doesn't scroll?
Looks like it's hungry for orichalcum. I can't pick that up. I can't move it. That doesn't seem to work.
Well, at least he tried it. I appreciate that you tried it. Instead of saying, I don't think that will work. Where are you going? Maybe we should come back here. What about these circular pox? Yeah, I know it sounds nothing like Harrison Ford. It really took me out of it originally. No, I wanted to use earlier save. I want to try to. Is there a way?
I can't go there.
Is there a way to get a death with this? See if we can get a death. Oh, there's no way to get a death, huh? That kind of sucks. What's the point?
Are you coming?
Hold your horses.
Well aligned. I just wanted. The reason why I'm doing this again is I just want to get the default position of the discs, which I know is off center, but it's off the tall horns. Okay, there was the whole thing about the horns.
Nice moves.
The bull's head. The horn, the bull's head, and the tail. I don't know if that actually corresponds to the celestial things. But remember from that mural from the ruins area? Maybe that's important. What's up with these lights, by the way? Was this like Emerald City of Oz or something?
Here's your shining city.
Not what I expected, that's for sure.
And the place is still humming, maintaining the air pressure for untold centuries.
So the question is whether, like, what is our actual goal here as Indiana Jones? Like, are we trying to destroy this place? I mean, obviously we don't want to do what Noor Absal was doing. That's why, like, following what the book says seems to me bizarre. Like, from a plot standpoint, it doesn't seem like we want to be doing it all.
It's a receptacle for the stone discs.
So I'm wondering what we're actually, what are we actually, stop Nazis, sure, but like, what are we actually trying to accomplish? I mean, by destroying the place, are we stopping them? That's the question. Yeah, we can do that. It should be in a museum, eh, Flutterby? Okay, so this is the default positioning here. No,
That didn't do anything.
just wanted to get a description here. So we have the horns. So another way to think of this would be like the bull's head and the tail, but leading to the city. I don't think any of these things represent a tail or a head. I mean, maybe we do want it to be the volcano. We want to cause an eruption and get ourselves killed. Well aligned the celestial spheres. Well aligned. Setting sun, waxing moon. But it could also be the inverse, which is, again, one's talking about the month cycle and one's talking about the day cycle, so it's like not even analogous. The only thing that would work is darkness and new moon. Those are the only two things that make sense together. I guess we could just, why don't we just brute force those two?
Still nothing. Nothing again.
You think it's either city or volcano. I don't think the West Sea or the East Sea makes sense.
That didn't do anything. Still nothing.
Nope, well, those only two things that make sense, that is that combination that makes sense together in alignment. Well, technically you could have both together, you just don't see the moon at the time. So you could have both together, actually, but all of them could be together. Again, because they refer to different things. So as far as alignment goes, that pretty much means nothing. They could all be possible alignments. Trying to see if any of the sun is missing that hash mark, but hard to know.
Nothing again. What's well aligned mean, I wonder?
Yeah, I've been wondering as well. Aligned. Sunstone, moonstone, worldstone.
I don't think that'll work.
Nope, stop.
That didn't.
Dude, stop.
Still nothing. Nothing again.
Damn.
What's well aligned mean, I wonder?
Man, they just love the discs in these games, huh? We have to get our parts together? Probably not. I don't think we need any of those parts. The scepter, maybe. But
I don't think that'll work.
and we can't do it in.
Doesn't seem to fit properly.
Yeah, we can't do the opposite order.
Doesn't seem to fit properly.
Just trying to think outside the box. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible, but That's why the default position. Why restore to that? It's possible, because then you'd have 256 positions, was it? It's 64 if they're all aligned together, but if you have them off aligned like this, you could have anything. Not close enough, Jangle, not close enough. We are in terms of gameplay, but in terms of figuring this, what is probably the final puzzle out, not quite so much. Maybe we need to make the letter depth. I mean, I don't know. It could be anything crazy.
That didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still nothing.
Again, I tried both the combination that got us to the complex and then also the combination that got us to Atlantis. Neither of those works. Which was the contrary. This is just talking about celestial spheres being well aligned. Waxing and rising together. I mean, I guess it means like decreasing. Way of also thinking about that.
Nothing again. What's...
Yeah, I don't know what well-aligned means.
That didn't do anything.
Waning with rising, the opposite. But we've done all of this. We've done all this before. And again, it's not well lined if the third thing isn't here. So
still nothing.
Seriously, the only clue is well aligned, really? I don't want to make a freak of nature, though. This is weird. That seems what the Nazis would want to do, is make the freaks of nature. And the celestial spheres were well aligned. But it seems like they're making us do that. I don't know. We've already killed Nora Absal, so... Curious whether she would say anything. Oh, we can't even give her anything, really?
I don't think that'll work.
No, you can't even give her anything.
While I was digging up Viking grave sites, she was secretly collecting pieces from Atlantis.
Yeah, if only we were here. Alright, and she didn't have any ideas about this.
What?
Strange enough for you?
This must be Nur-Abzal's Colossus.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's not here to use it.
So it's just pointing to that page in the book, I guess.
What?
We'll just take another closer look at it, I guess.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Whatever you decide, make it quick.
Sophia.
What?
Hot enough for you?
I'll be all right for a few minutes.
All right, so if we do need to, can we actually use this? Does he do it automatically?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Okay, that would have been awesome if he just done it, lined it up himself automatically. No, sorry, I went the last one. All right, so whatever the alignment is, the clue is here. He mentions well aligned, but again, I don't know what well aligned means. So waters rose around the city. That could refer to the Worldstone disc. But Easty and Westy, there shouldn't really be a difference. So I'm guessing the top disc has to be the city. But I think didn't I brute force the combinations with the city. Knowing mortal men would never rule the sea, they planned a huge colossus, which by use of orichalcum, 10 beads at a time, would make them like the gods themselves. Maybe I really need to count 10 beads specifically? Probably not. Nor-Upsal was one such king. He it was, say the wise men of Egypt, who first put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature at times when the celestial spheres were well aligned. I did the combinations that made sense for alignment. No dice. So there's probably an additional mechanic maybe that's part of this. And Socrates says he doubts that we're hearing a child's tale, but...
I don't think that'll work.
The sandwich. When in doubt, use the sandwich. Can we replace the statue head?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, yeah, we don't really have anything in our inventory. I think that would be part of this. It really just is about the combination and then putting the orichalcum in the frog statue. Well aligned. The fuck. Man, I hate to use a hand on the final puzzle. That really would suck, but... Oh, no, sorry. Didn't want to do that.
Nothing again.
Well, in terms of the actual game time, it hasn't been that long. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. When did he pick up the sandwich? Because he has gone on a few flights, hasn't he?
That didn't do anything. Still nothing.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to go for a hint. I mean, clearly the clue is well aligned. We know it's referring to that Colossus page of the book. But I've done the alignment of the celestial spheres. I've also done it with the figuring that we're in the city, so it has to be the city up top. It talks about the city being surrounded by the waters. I did the celestial combinations that make sense in terms of alignment, but again, one refers to the cycle of the day, one refers to the cycle of the month. So you could really have any combinations there. And the alternate theory is that just physically, like based on this sort of flash mark, that it really just needs to physically align with like the area. Oh, look at this! Marietta made it. Hi, Marietta. Made it for your game. Right here at the end. I think we're on the last puzzle, or at least the penultimate puzzle. How are you doing? Hope you're well. So this kind of, yeah, these are kind of hashes. Oh, that's sorry. That doesn't.
Nothing again. What's well aligned?
So see how there's like some sort of crack here. Probably doesn't matter, but...
That didn't do anything.
No. Oh, well, the volcano kind of has something, but no, I don't think that's gonna work.
Still nothing.
All right, yeah. So I'll if Discord, folks in Discord, the spoiler channel could provide a hint here. I mean, it sucks. I don't want to use a hint on the last, what probably is the last puzzle here, but I mean, what the game is giving me is well aligned. That's really it, and that page in the book. Well aligned. It's not really a whole hell of a lot to go on with the celestial spheres. The other thing is to do orientation from the horns and like doing the bull's head and tail and stuff. Who knows how that would look.
Nothing again. What's well aligned mean, I wonder?
I wonder as well. Am I going to be upset with the way this, the actual solution here?
That doesn't seem to work.
And we need to use gum to stick this stuff together.
I don't think that'll work.
Could be nothing to do with the orientation, and it's something else. A different mechanic. Yeah, it's gone, Mr. Viking. Can we put these...
I don't think that'll work.
No, I can't use those. Can't use the statue parts. So I get, are folks actually actively talking about this in the Discord, or am I just waiting for something that's not coming in terms of a hint? In the first, whoops, shit. I also hate how like the... Okay, good. There's a discussion. Thank you. New moon. I mean, this is the default one.
That didn't do anything.
And I did the inverse of that too.
Still nothing.
No, come on. Full darkness. Meet EC and then the city.
Nothing again. What's well... That didn't do anything.
I even tried to like spell well in some ways. Celestial spheres. Alright, so I'll turn off the timer until we get the hint. Let me update the hint counter. Alright, so clearly if there's a lot of discussion going on about it though, it's not necessarily like an... I guess maybe the discussion probably is like, oh, what's a way of hinting it without giving it away? That's probably the nature of it. Wondering if this is like just a really easy thing and I'm just not getting it, or if it is as sort of obtuse as it appears. Yeah, good. Alright, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Swing vote. Yeah, because again, I don't want hints to be answers. It just should push me in the right direction without leading me to the answer. I know that can sometimes be a difficult needle to thread, though. I appreciate that. The best hint ever done is when Chris made his own puzzle in I think it was Hell, because there was some sort of like glitch or bug, or no, it led me into a Walking Dead situation. I would have had to play hours and hours of the game and not even knowing what the missing thing was or something, like the clue to solve a certain puzzle. I think it was with the candles. And so he made like his own sort of like 12 Days of Christmas themed puzzle in order to get me to orient, position the candles in exactly the right way. By the way, so for anyone who anyone who's not a member of the Discord channel, that's where apparently that active discussion is going on in a spoiler chat channel. Folks are deciding what to hint and how to hint it. Oh god, the answer is season Sophia the Reaper, yeah, from Ripper. People love bringing up the bad game, or at least the games I really hated over the course of the challenge. Ripper. Relentless Twinson's Adventure. Discord is very indecisive. Alright, does Ahmad just want to make an executive decision then? We've been
This guy
waiting for a
is
while.
unfucking believable.
Yeah, Hell I didn't care for, but I think I gave it. I think I gave it decent. What rating did I give for Hell? Maybe a 4. Yeah, I gave 4 for Hell. The solution to this puzzle lies elsewhere. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you, Sprint.
Still nothing.
All right. So elsewhere meaning not in this
Wait
location.
here, I'll be back.
Okay, but hurry.
This time he is willing to leave the discs there. I guess because she's supervising them. Wow. So, actually, let me just... Can I walk to this other area? Or this area? Okay, hold on. Go back there. No, okay. I don't seem to be able to walk to any of these outer areas. But here's the question. Yeah, Ripper. I know some people love Ripper. I thought that game was like terribly executed. Even though it was a music. Oh, okay. I know where it is. It's that. Hang on. I don't even need to walk there. 1 second. Let's. The different. We need to walk over here. It's with that. They had that thing. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, here. Okay, and I think this changes every time, so it's always different. Wow. Alright, so it's... oh, this may not be the same save slot, though. We may need to go back, so this is the answer. Shit. Alright, I should have taken better note of that. Alright, that's on me. I should have taken...
Wait here, I'll be back.
Okay, but hurry.
I should have taken a closer notice... Wait, which save slot is this? I'll go with this one.
That didn't do any. Wait here, I'll be back.
Oh, Harvester? Well, at least that was entertaining in parts. Yeah, it wasn't... It had its share of problems, to be sure, but definitely was entertaining. Yeah, so I should have taken notice of that when we passed it more, but I thought it was like, alright, it's just another background detail. So, in other words, it really doesn't have any real significance. I think it's just a random alignment. So I gotta walk back across here in order to see this. Can I just walk across, or do I have to do No, I gotta do...
I can't go there. I can't go there.
What? At the hop spot. Wait, what? Okay, something is off with this, about here thing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That was an example of a good hint, because it said, you're looking at the wrong thing, try somewhere else, but it didn't tell me where to look, and it didn't tell me, obviously, what to look at, so just resetting my context for the puzzle can be helpful. Okay, here we go. Alright, I thought this might change depending, but it doesn't look like it does. Alright, so we need full sun south, which basically means it's going to be full sun, we'll say 6 o'clock. Then we've got the... I don't know whether that's the full moon or the darkness. That's the... They both look the same. I'm going to say full moon. That's... What would you say? 4:30? 5 o'clock. Yeah, I guess we'll say 4:30-ish. Whatever. It basically... Well, here, we'll say southeast. Probably the better way to say it. And then we have the... It looks like that's the volcano, which is north. No, I don't even hear. Let's just load back to this. Okay. So that is there. Volcano's up top. Okay, that just might be it. Full moon there.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
What did you do now, Nick?
I think I turned it on.
You see, Colonel? I told you Jones would be of some use.
See, we're playing right into the Nazis' hands.
I knew.
Why would we do that?
Rat.
Oh yeah, the shut the timer.
All
Thank you.
I smell, Herr Jones, is your fear. Don't move.
Mein Gott, how beautiful! Congratulations, Dr. Jones! You've just handed the Third Reich its ultimate victory!
It'll take more than a few orichalcum bombs to conquer the world, Uberman.
Bombs? The gods don't need bombs.
Take a look around. What do you think this astonishing machinery was used for?
Holiday barbecues?
Holiday barbecues?
Wrong! As Plato himself well knew, this was a factory for manufacturing higher beings!
We're all gnarled, though.
While you've been wandering around, we've been stockpiling orichalcum.
And now we have all we need! Are you ready for the greatest moment in history, Doctor?
I'll pass things. And the heat is cooked cabbages. Yeah, did you notice the deformed bones?
Didn't you notice all those hideously deformed bones?
Yeah, they're probably gonna kill themselves.
Experiments gone awry. Unworthy slaves sacrificed in the name of knowledge. Progress has its price, you know.
Maybe they weren't quite human to begin with.
Inhuman or subhuman, they were destroyed by their physical imperfections and they bathed in the awesome power of this device.
Fortunately, we suffer from no such imperfections.
I think the heat in here has cooked your cabbages.
Scientific discoveries belong to the bold, Jones. That's something you, of all people, should understand.
Do you really believe in this godhood business?
Why not? As a god, I shall know everything, be everywhere, rule everyone.
We both shall rule, Herr Doctor.
Eh? Don't be silly, Colonel. You're not prepared for
Uh-oh.
this.
We shall see.
Okay, maybe we need to stoke this rivalry, this discord. Yeah, should we make a bid for this as well? Get everyone all riled up here.
Godhood sounds good. I'd like a crack at that.
I like a man with courage.
Uh-oh.
No!
What?
If anyone's going to become a god,
Here we go.
it must be me.
You don't make me laugh.
I am in charge of this operation, you spineless sausage. Activate the machine.
A test is a test. Plato suggested 10 beads. Let's try that.
Wait!
What now, Jones?
Oh, the tenfold error, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's have them go into this.
Oh, go ahead. You could use some self-improvement.
You sound a little too happy about this. Tell me what's so amusing.
Size 10 antlers. I actually do. I have an elk antler over here that Rufus was going into. Well, I don't think we want to tell them. We want him to be the deformed creature. Let's go with the antlers. It'll be fun.
10 beads may give you size 10 antlers. Just a thought.
Maybe right.
Uh-oh.
They should divide by 10.
Good.
Try 1 bead.
1 bead it is.
Or maybe 1 bead is the answer. We'll see.
Himmel, it's working.
Nice.
A small bead for a small man, eh, Jones? Now it's your turn.
Yeah, yo. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to go up there and then we're gonna have to do the right number of beads. And there's the tenfold error, so probably instead of 10, it's supposed to be 100.
I'd rather watch, but thanks for the offer.
Move, unless you want my men to move you. That's better.
What makes you think you can outdo the old kings?
Science, my boy. We have it and say didn't. Here goes.
Hang on a second. Listen, what if Plato's error went the other way?
Oh, we should get a death here, though. Shouldn't we get a death? You get to see.
Dividing by 10 didn't work, but multiplying might.
All right, George. You decide. How many beads should we use?
Yeah, so I think the answer is 100. But yeah, it'd be good to see a death. Let's see if we can see the death. We want to get the death. If we sense there's a death, we want to get the death. Let's actually save here, though, just so we have a spot to restore. We don't have to go through the whole thing again. So this is, what are we on? The Godhood, I guess. So I think we can be pretty sure it's not 20, so let's go 20.
20 beads. Let's double Plato's dose.
Let's hope you've picked the correct amount. 18, 19, 20 beads.
How does it know when it's accepted 1 versus...
No!
After Indy's fatal transformation, Atlantis shook itself to pieces, sealing its secrets and the Nazis in molten lava. Okay, good. So we did get a death, and we got 10 points. That we probably was for the right combination. We got 2 Cedrics for that. All right, I wonder if there's different, depending on the beads amount, it's probably a different death. So we should try that. So this looks like who cares, so that could be an interesting amount. That could he'll probably go with the default 10, and probably the answer is probably we don't want any beads because we don't want that to happen. And 100 is probably right. I don't think we want to become a god either, though. But let's just see what happens with who cares. I'm trying to see if there are different deaths because 1 bead had that little devil horn creature, 20 had that like sort of demon spirit.
Who cares how many beads? It's all a myth.
In that case, let's try Plato's suggestion. 8,
gonna be the same death or different? It's looking the same.
No!
Oh, it's the same death. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So let's try the 100. Probably the answer is no beads, but if you do no beads, then they might just shoot you, I guess. I don't know. Let's shoot the works.
100 beads. Shoot the works.
Let's hope you've picked the correct amount. 98, 99, 100 beads.
Okay, yeah, the answer is no beads. So, that's too bad. I was hoping. That's too bad. I was hoping they would have different deaths. But yeah, it does look like the answer is no beads.
No beads, you crazy old man.
Come now, Doctor. Where's your scientific curiosity?
Well, we don't want to get it over with. Let's talk it over.
Let's talk this over.
There's no time. How many beads should be used?
No beads. Forget your stupid obsession.
Really, Dr. Jones, get a grip on yourself.
Okay. Well, don't make me do this. Is this meaning be subjected to the machine, or is this some other action we've yet to see? We don't want that. So yeah, let's try this.
Please, Professor, don't make me do this.
Look on the bright side. You'll be leaving your cares behind.
Okay, I've got classes to teach. Yeah, here we go.
You know, you'd make a much better god than me.
That goes without saying, but there's no reason to turn up your nose at the chance to become one of the lesser immortals.
Okay.
Please, Professor, I've got classes to teach.
Stop whining, man. How many beads should be used?
No beads. Let's get out of here.
Not yet.
We've still got a chance if we leave now.
Glory belongs to the fearless, Charles.
Wait a minute. Let's go home.
Stop whining, man. How many beads should
So
be
maybe
used?
it's that second option?
Will you stop with the bead talk?
Really, Doctor, you must cooperate.
Music is so loud.
For your sake, I hope this doesn't work.
Why not?
Ooh, yeah, here we go.
Once I'm a god, I'm sending you straight to hell.
I'm offering you immortality. Is that the thanks I get?
But you're forcing us. Ever hear the term angry god? Wait till you see me. It's more than you deserve. Start the machine. I dare you to use those beats. We're wasting time. I'm ready to make history. I'll say this.
Ever heard the term angry god? Wait till you see me.
Hang on. Perhaps I haven't thought this through.
Perhaps not.
You want to go fast. You're scheming against me in spite of my generosity. Well, you won't get the upper hand that way. Stand aside, Jones.
Excellent. So now, but we're not out of the woods yet, though.
98, 99.
Yeah, this is not going to affect anyone.
100 beads.
Which is probably good.
Prepare to feel my wrath.
Now he's going to turn into the demon, no?
By the power of Grayskull.
Yep. Hey, that was Indy's voice.
Indy!
Follow me, Sophia.
What happened to the subway car?
Can you pilot a sub?
We're about to find out.
Here we go. So a volcano, an underground volcano that somehow rose above water?
You know, a lot of my discoveries seem like tall tales even to me. At least there's some evidence this time.
Then again, maybe not.
Oh, and the
What
kiss
was
to
that
seal it.
for?
To ease the pain.
Okay, there it is. After 14 hours and 57 minutes, the Fate of Atlantis has been sealed underwater in the volcano. We scored 620 points. The Nazis are dead. A demon? I don't know what happened to the demon. We rescued Sophia atop the sub, the U-boat. What adventures lay for Indy next? Yeah, so there ends Fate of Atlantis. A really good, I think a worthy successor to Last Crusade. Definitely very enjoyable. Definitely enjoyed the puzzle solving. The disc definitely wore on me because there were so many puzzles to solve with the disc. But it was fun. Definitely a lot of charm to it. I liked the globe trotting. It was good. It was good. Thank you again, Amarietta, for the pick. Let's head to our Hall adventure and add game number 108. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis up on the shelf. And give me a second, guys. I